Hello, I'm very happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from a royal expert. Meghan and Harry's final appearances were nothing more than a strategy. Meghan and Prince Harry had a plan. Prince Harry has been away from royalty and royal traditions for over 8 months. And although he says he is very relaxed and calm in the United States, where he lives with his wife and son, really the fact is that he misses their customs. And that was last week. The British honored the soldiers and veterans who fell during World War I, an event that the royal family joined and ended with Sunday Remembrance, where they spent 2 minutes of silence for everyone. It is customary for Queen Elizabeth to attend Westminster Abbey and pay homage to the soldiers, images that remain in the story, where she wears a mask for the first time in public. While Prince Charles and the Duke of Cambridge did the same by leaving a poppy wreath at the cemetery, so did Camilla Parker Bowles and Kate Middleton, who joined the Queen from the State Department for 120 seconds of silence. The only ones missing in this tradition are the Duke of Sussex and his uncle, Prince Andrew, who follows because of the scandals he was involved in and who was previously away from his hometown. Grow up. However, the Duke of Edinburgh's nephew did not want to spend the occasion under the table, and in his own way personally recognized those who had fallen from the Los Angeles National Cemetery, along with the protagonist of Suits, by the most striking thing that is the action classified as advertising strategy. Photographs of Lady Di's youngest son have traveled the world because, though not taken into account, they decided to make their own and put the flowers obtained from their garden on their graves of the Commonwealth soldier. According to reporters such as Chris Shipp of ITV News, the images were taken by professional photographer Lee Morgan. This has sparked certain criticism towards Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, including the host who has interrogated them in the past, Piers Morgan. In his opinion, they used the situation to be a public stunt. Simple scandals treat Sunday Remembrance as a public relations opportunity and tried to steal royal headlines, doing their duties at home. If they wanted to be free of peace, they did not do daily PR games to attract media attention. However, the Daily Mail reported that they had asked Buckingham Palace if they could order an offering on their behalf, but the request was denied, which is why they decided to act on their behalf. Another curious fact is that they made this deal in the UK, costing thousands of pounds, and was skipped over at the cenotaph of Whitewall. Recently, the Queen ordered to strip Meghan and Harry of royal titles after the Remembrance Day fiasco. Queen Elizabeth is yet again facing an extremely difficult decision of stripping Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their royal titles after they were snubbed brutally on Remembrance Day. While the royal family gathered to honor the fallen heroes of the war, Harry's request of Buckingham Palace laying a wreath on his behalf was shunned cold-heartedly. This has given royal fans another chance to urge the Queen to take royal titles away from the couple, who made their exit from the monarchy earlier this year. Taking to Twitter, an eagle-eyed fan wrote, "Their royal titles and privileges are in the gift of the monarch. The Queen gave them their titles and the Queen can remove them. The 12-month probation period the Queen gave them is almost complete." Another one said, "Time for the Queen to remove titles from hapless Harry and Meghan, and to remove hapless and his descendants from the line of succession." Meanwhile, another one blasted, "Yes, live the way they want to live is fine, but they are not royals anymore, so stop pretending you still are. You are either in or out. The Queen needs to remove all titles, so they are just Harry and Gold Digger." Another person lashed out at the couple and said, "What the hell does it take to strip the titles, the money, and the perks, and say take your abnormal need for attention while selling clothes at the expense of dead servicemen and women, and leave?" Others believe Meghan and Harry have kept their titles simply to gain fans and followers, even after stepping down as senior royals. After all, should Queen Elizabeth II strip Meghan and Harry of titles after the Remembrance gaffe? A gaffe? What gaffe? So let me get this straight. A 10-year British veteran and his wife paid tribute to the fallen soldiers at a cemetery where they live, and there was a call for them to be stripped of their titles? The UK press is really going mad, and some people are clearly joining the mental asylum dance. If people keep asking for the Queen to strip Harry and Meghan's titles away, then she better start right away, as there is a long list of royals who should not be having any titles at all, starting with Andrew, who is being investigated by the FBI because his best friends, convicted sex offenders, were trafficking underage girls for years. A friendship Andrew arrogantly stated himself, and on global TV no less, that he did not regret, yet he still has his titles, including all the honorary ones, and is planning to resume his royal duties. And how about Prince Edward's? He is parading around with fake medals, which is quite deceiving actually, as Edwards has earned none of his own because he dropped out of military school crying. But somehow, in the mind of some people, a 10-year British veteran who put his life at risk for the United Kingdom with 2 tours in Afghanistan, who went to a cemetery to honor fallen soldiers in the U.S. the same way he did in 2013, must now be stripped of his titles along with his wife's? Do people realize how ridiculous it sounds when these two standing here still have theirs? I have to give it to the UK tabloids for their relentless campaign to convince Brits to believe that Harry must lose his titles because he sneezes and/or because Meghan breathes. All the while and around the world, people are shaking their heads in disbelief to read these nonsense stories coming from the UK, and to also see that some people actually believe that a 10-year veteran must lose his titles because he honored other veterans, but not Andrew or nor Edwards. It is like being in the Twilight Zone series. I have been following the royal family for a long time, but never would I ever expected to witness what I am witnessing right now, where archaic rules are damaging the royal family image and reputation around the world as it stubbornly refuses to adapt with the ever-changing times. As I said before, the royals today are benefiting from the Queen's decades-long and hard work to keep the monarchy relevant and in touch with the Brits and even the rest of the world. Harry and Meghan's charisma and popularity could have been capitalized by the royal family. But again, archaic rules, ego, jealousy, and a bit of racism within the palace walls damped those plans. The royal family image is taking a beating with all the pettiness. Respect is starting to go down. Plus, will Meghan Markle face her father in court? Meghan Markle and her father are ready to face each other in court. Meghan from Sussex and her lawyer announced that they are prepared to present evidence in court to show that the actress's privacy was violated when the British media published a handwritten letter by Meghan Markle addressed to her father, Thomas Markle. However, it is unknown that Thomas is ready to testify against her daughter, and the possibility opens that, in this trial, both will see each other face to face. This Friday, the first stage of the Meghan Markle trial began, which has been titled Markle vs. Markle, due to the alleged involvement of the actress's father with the leak of the letter. The meeting was held through a video link due to the coronavirus pandemic. The Duchess of Sussex sued Associated Newspapers, the consortium that owns the Mail on Sunday and Mail Online, over an article that featured parts of a handwritten letter she sent to her father, Thomas Markle, 75, in August 2018, 3 months after her wedding day to Prince Harry. How about you? What do you think of Meghan and Harry's final appearances were nothing more than a strategy? Please let us know in the comment section below and discuss them together. And as always, come back to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan and Harry right here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.